Hello everybody, it's Alpha Pickle back here with another episode on our survival let's play. So, you might wonder where we're at. We're up in the sky obviously, but that's our slime farm down there, that's our house you can barely see in the distance, and we're over here kind of by a river biome, and I've done quite a bit of work off camera. We got us a drown farm started, slash Trident farm. So I originally showed you guys this is actually my second attempt recording it, but my mic was muted somehow, even though it shouldn't have been. But it was, so yeah, I don't want to go down there again. I apologize, guys. So we're gonna go to the top, and I'll show you what's going on. Here we are at the top of the platform. This is build height, as you might have guessed. So this block is the top block we can place, and we had the same dirt pattern we had down there up here, and we just filled it all in with water source blocks. Didn't take too long, really. That one's kind of glitched. I might have to go place that manually. But how I figured out where the river biome is, because if you didn't know, drowns spawn more frequently in river biomes than they do ocean biomes. Obviously, a river biome isn't just perfect. You can't just build a perfect square, though, because rivers are kind of weirdly shaped. So how I figured it out, I think it's probably the easiest way, is just by using grass. And right here is the river biome, and you might not be able to tell, and the easiest way to fix that is go to your options, video settings, turn off biome blend. If you do that, super easy to be able to tell. So now, did that save? Yes, it did. So now you can tell that these blocks are a different color than those ones. So this is your river biome, and that's jungle biome. So I just did that in a 47 by 47 square around where we were building it. Due to the fact, if you didn't know, turtle eggs is what we're going to use to attract the drown, and a turtle egg attracts in a 23 block radius. So 23 times 2, 46, plus the middle block with the egg makes it 47 blocks. So I built a 47 by 47 square out of grass and just marked out our river biome that way. That's how I got it done. I'm sure you can do it some other ways, but that seemed to be the easiest one to do in survival for me anyways. Yeah, since we already got this all in, we can go ahead and start breaking this water. I kind of have two predictions here, so we'll see how it goes. There's a ton of mobs down there, if you might not have noticed, because we have this slab platform that's blocking all the light. So we do have a ton of mobs down there. So either A, they're all gonna get swim up due to the water, or maybe they will drown. I'm hoping it's the latter. I hope they all drown. But they might all swim to the surface up here. I'm not sure. So this could be interesting. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start breaking all this dirt out, and I'll be right back. If anything happens, I'll make sure to record it. Well, I got all the dirt removed. I had to use my hand for the last little section. Literally, I had like from here to there left. It was so close. But look at our durability on our shovel. We got 1. So we did save it, luckily. But I had to break it with my hand. I might go collect this dirt here just in a second, but it doesn't look like all the mobs swim up, so that's good. Hopefully they're all dead or something. And I'm already seeing the salmon start spawn, so I assume drown are probably starting to spawn too. So we'll get down there and work on the next part. Alright, so we're back down here. We're already seeing some drown down here, mainly the babies because the big ones can't fall through yet. I think it'd be best to place the turtle egg first. I went back and got them all. I actually have 3. We're just going to place 1, but just in case it gets broken or something, because I'm not 100% sure on this. Oh no, forgot to repair our shovel. Be right back. Okay, now we're back. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. I'm going to start over here, because I believe there's a lot of drowned already built up over here. So let's see if they go to the turtle egg. It might have an issue with us standing over here. I guess we'll find out. I don't want to die, though, so I kind of want to be careful. I should see the turtle egg eventually. Sometimes it takes a little bit, so I'm going to hold off just a moment. Okay, so it looks like it is working now. The problem was, if you didn't know, you got to have 3 blocks of air above a turtle egg for them to basically see it. And I thought I counted that right, but apparently I did not. I put the glass block I had above it 1 too low. So it was messing everything up. I was hoping there's some drown here. Here's one. This guy should instantly go. See? There's another one. Bam. And as you can see, they'll just funnel down. It looks like that might not be working. I might have to mess with that a little bit. So this thing seems to be working fairly well. We're having a couple issues with it still, but not too bad if I do say so myself. I still have yet to get a Trident though, and I'll show you what all I farmed just while testing. And from my calculations, like looking off the wiki and such, we should have got one by now. But oh well, we'll get one eventually, I guess. I'll probably have to farm it off camera. But from reading on the wiki and such, like doing the math compared to Rotten Flesh, how much you get with looting 3 sword to the chances of a Trident dropping, we should have gotten one. But oh well. I've cleaned up a lot of the mess too. I finished half slabbing up there, so there's half slabs above all the water now, so it's pitch black. And as you can see, they're spawning pretty good rate. Hopefully you guys can see all of them. It's pretty fun to watch. I enjoy it. They just all fall, and they seem to go to the egg pretty well now. I had some issues over here, and I'm not sure why. I don't fully understand the drowned AI yet, so if any of you guys know, please let me know. The AI is a bit strange. So it's daytime, because I know they act different in the daytime and the night. But every once in a while, it doesn't seem to be happening as much anymore. But a lot of times before, they would get stuck right there, see? And he comes back. I really don't understand why. What is he attracted to over here? Another thing that isn't perfect is right there. I don't know if you can see them down there. They're kind of bogged up right there, but they push each other in eventually. So, and I've tried just about everything to fix it. So far, no luck. But as you can see, we already got quite a bit of drowns back here again. Let me just kill these, and we'll head down there and show you a little bit of that. I got my wings on. I hope so. Yes, I do. Okay, so they get bogged up right here a little bit. And what I got going on is that's an ice block and the soul sand, so bubble elevator to take them up. And these bottom 3 fence gates are open so they can pass through, and then the rest are shut because it just makes sure they get sent up quicker. Because I noticed they were getting kind of in the column, but not all the way, so they were getting stuck on the block that was here before, and they were having trouble getting up basically. For some reason, they're attracted this way, and if anyone can tell me that, that would also be helpful, because I have tried to figure this out in a creative world as well. Because they shouldn't see the turtle egg at this point, because we are about 50 blocks away from it. I don't know what exactly they're attracted to. But they seem to push through eventually, and the rates are good enough that I'm not too worried about it. We just got pretty simple water, little. I don't think I made any of the water longer than 4 blocks long, because I noticed once you get past 4 blocks long of water, most mobs can kind of fight it, and I don't like them being able to fight it. So the flow seems pretty well with them getting over there. So like I said, a lot get bogged up right there until they get sent up. Then over here, I don't think I've fully shown you guys this. There is the egg. I raised them one up. It was already like this when you guys saw it last, but when I originally designed this in my creative, I had it on top of that stone brick block, and it worked just fine. But I didn't want to risk them being able to get through this water somehow and stomping on the egg, because obviously that wouldn't be good. So I raised it up 1 block to test and see if they'd still see it, and they still see it perfectly. So now it's even 1 block higher, so it's just very unlikely that they can get to it. And like I said, I've used this farm quite a bit, and they haven't gotten to it once yet, so I think we're pretty good. But other than that, I think I've shown you most of the rest of it. Again, I think it's pretty fun to watch, and they do take a moment to find the egg sometimes, but they're still getting there, no problem. Look at them go. Surprised that guy didn't throw his trident at me, honestly. So there's just a couple issues with it. It seems to be efficient enough though, so I think we are gonna call that it for this farm today, and I'm gonna head back down and we'll get started on something else probably. Hey guys, we're back down at our base, so to say. I was just checking on the potion farm because we are in the snapshot, and they are changing a lot of the redstone mechanics if you didn't know. But so far it seems to be working. I already brewed 2 sets up and it's still going. Awkward potion, glistering melon, and 1 glowstone in there. So far it's still working, so that's good. I did not want to have to rebuild that. Also, that's what our monstrosity looks like from below, so we got a lot of work cut out for us. I don't know what I'm going to do with this elevator. That's how we get up there right now. But we have a lot of unfinished projects right now, to be honest, and I'm not sure what I want to work on next episode. We really need to get a sugarcane farm, I think. I don't know if I know exactly where I want to build it to make a massive one yet, or if I should just find a makeshift way to grow a ton real quick. Because we need sugar for our potions. We need sugarcane for, because soon we're gonna make a gunpowder farm for fireworks, obviously. So we're gonna need paper for that. And also, the issue I've been running into right now is we need mending, because this is actually our second pair of wings. Our first pair is right there. It's almost broken. And there's no point in breaking our wings. That'd be silly. So we really need to get mending, which the best reliable way to do that is obviously villager trading, you might have guessed. And I don't want to go full on villager trading yet because I'm just not ready for that. It's not something I'm interested in right now. But I do want to get us at least one of the clerics, I think they're called, or whatever the guys with, librarian, I guess it'd be. And we'll trade him paper and hopefully unlock mending on one of them if we do it enough. So might have to do that off camera pretty soon. Got us a decent amount of nether wart built up for our potion brewing factory, so that's getting good. Keep it going. Let's check on our potions of healing. This is how I filled that bots last time. I don't think I showed you guys that. You just throw the shulker bots down there and kick it on. It's still a mess over here too. Like I said, I got a lot of unfinished projects, and I do apologize for that. I haven't 100% decided where I want to go with all this yet. I think off camera though, I think I am going to work on finishing this up, get this to look better than it does, and kind of start the terraforming of, we're going to have a lot of terraforming to do, because if you didn't notice, also over here where we built this big monstrosity, there's a lot of pitch blackness, and I already started a little bit clearing this land out, but we don't have a beacon yet, so I'm probably not going to go too crazy. But I plan on pretty much all the darkness probably turning it into the river. I'm going to terraform a ton and make it a large river / water lake, whatever you want to call it. Try to make it look a bit more aesthetic, throw some trees in it and stuff, and hopefully make it look pretty good. And that way mobs won't spawn, at least, because we don't want mobs spawning here, because it's going to mess up our slime farm and our gunpowder farm that we are soon to be making. Speaking of our slime farm, I might also do that while we're off camera. I might finish up the collection system for that. Like I said, I don't know exactly where I'm going with all this base ideal yet, so it's kind of hard to finish stuff up, and I do apologize. I know that's not your guys' fault. It's something I need to work on for sure. Just trying to decide if I want to go all above ground. This is still going to be our house, and I'm going to work on this too off camera. Like I said, I'm going to finish up that balcony, some of the support. I'm probably going to redo this furnace array because I don't like how it works. I've been having trouble with the minecarts. If you didn't know, minecarts are kind of just a pain when they're side by side. And there's just a couple things that, and it works perfectly, there's a couple things I don't like about it. Like having the power drill here. These first two furnaces get like 5 compared to these get like 3 each when you're cooking stuff, and that just, it annoys me. It just bugs me. It's not perfectly like synchronized. I want it to all get 1 ore at a time. But yeah, those are the kind of projects we got to look forward to. Sugarcane farm very soon. Nether wart farm, I'll probably just make a small one of those. And I also want to make I have a really cool idea for a pumpkin and melon farm. And it's not something like necessarily new, but I think it's going to look really cool. And it's kind of an old ideal. I don't see it get used as much because there's easier ways, but I really like it. So I think for our pumpkin and melon farm, we are going to go with crazy bit of a setup. I'm going to do some testing and try to get it how I want it. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to do that soon because we need melons for our potions of healing. I don't think I showed you guys this. This is all the stuff we brought back from those end city raiding. I think we had like 45 of these. I built a lot of shulker boxes already, just building that farm, that Trident farm up there. I think there was another pair of boots in here. Possibly, there was definitely a shovel. I used that shovel to repair ours earlier in this episode. Got quite a bit of gold from there. We got a decent amount of diamonds, I believe, too. Also, if you didn't notice, I have 2 pairs of pants, so if you look at these, look at the durability. They're exactly the same. So earlier when I made a cut, I fell from there and I died. Like I fell from clear up there and I died, obviously. I landed by some lava. I thought some of my stuff might be burned up, but I don't think we lost anything valuable anyways. I lost some blocks or something. But when I went and picked my stuff up, there was 2 pairs of pants. Like, legit. I've never seen that, so something weird happened there, because I'm like 98% sure we didn't have the exact same pants with the exact same durability on it before I cut. That'd be very strange, so we'll just get rid of those guys. It might just be a bug with the snapshot or something, but no idea where those came from. No idea. Anyways, sorry we didn't get a bit more done, but that project took me at least probably 4 or 5 hours off camera. It wasn't really that bad, honestly. I think it's one of the smaller farms I've made by means of like effort to put into it. Since you're building it in the air, it's a bit less effort, but it did take a good amount of time. We're still gonna have some work to do with it. So if you have any feedback or ideas for this elevator, that'd be great. I'm thinking maybe we'll make a giant tree, because I'm thinking about maybe having a huge canopy of leaves, like kind of around this height level, to help cover it up a bit, and we'll probably bring it out pretty far. So you'll still see this monstrosity if you come from like a distance, but hopefully you can't see it from down here where we'll be living, if that makes sense. And maybe we'll have a giant canopy of leaves all the way over this jungle for the most part eventually. I think it'll look pretty cool. But we're definitely going to have to make some big custom trees, which might be a bit tricky, but there's a couple ideas. I'm going to see if we can't just, I don't know how jungle trees grow, but if we can just grow them side by side, it might make it easier to get the bulk portion of it done, and then we can go back and make it look a bit better. And we also got to make an ender pearl farm too. Man, so much stuff to do. Where to go next? But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it quits for this episode. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.